Mountain News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Connor James. Thanks for joining us here at 6. We saw some rain this morning, and while it's quiet at the moment, more rain is on the way this evening. It is a severe weather alert day here in the mountains. Our chief meteorologist, Paige Noel, is tracking strong storms heading for eastern Kentucky.
Yeah, Connor, we're already seeing a few pop-up showers and storms, a little bit on the stronger side. None are severe quite yet. We'll see those start to increase, though, as we head into the later evening hours. You'll notice as we take a look at radar right now, you'll notice those pop-up showers and storms are going to start as pop-ups and looks like they could become more severe as time moves on. We'll go ahead and zoom into Clay County. They've been getting hammered with these storms over the past couple of hours, or really the past couple of minutes. Moved through parts of London earlier, now moving through parts of Clay County. You'll notice that shower moving up into Owsley County as well, and over into parts of Perry and Breathitt eventually. Now, as we take a look at the bigger picture, good news is the Storm Prediction Center did take us back out of that slight risk, but we are still expecting a few strong to severe storms possible this afternoon. And you'll notice here, satellite and radar saw those showers earlier this morning, and then we saw the clearing, and that's why we're seeing more showers and storms popping up, and that's why they could be on the strong to severe side. Lower 80s over into Jackson, plenty of sunshine. You know what sunshine means. It usually helps fuel those storms, and that's what we're going to see a little bit later this evening. I'll have a look at that full forecast coming up in just a few short minutes. Connor.
All right, thanks, Paige. Well, it has been 1 week since a downburst storm ripped the roof off of a building in downtown Prestonsburg, killing one man. Since last Wednesday, crews have worked to clean debris and repair damaged buildings. Right now, construction is at a standstill while crews are waiting for engineering reports. Mayor Les Stapleton says many have come together to clean up the debris while repairing surrounding businesses. Right now, there is not a definite date of completion. However, that may change once they receive those engineering reports. And 5 people are behind bars after a large Pike County drug bust. Officials say around $20,000 worth of methamphetamine was found inside a home along with other drugs. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher talked with officials to learn more.
It started with a routine stop.
The first individual we ran into made contact with, he admitted to everything that he had done.
Police saw a man staggering near Holly Court and brought him into the Pikeville police station for further questioning.
He throwed his meth down when he seen the officer get out of the car and everything like that. So, it led us to a drug investigation.
The man told officers he received free meth from a home on Cedar Hills.
That was a new one on me there. I'd never heard of somebody just giving it to him.
Next, police received consent to search the home in question.
Kind of wasn't shocking to what we found, but the amount was.
Police say they found $20,000 worth of methamphetamine, plus marijuana, ecstasy, and drug paraphernalia.
That's probably a 2-gram rock right there. That's a normal purchase.
We asked Chris Edmonds with the Pikeville Police Department to break that down for us.
Distributors of the meth are coming in with 6 to 7 to 8 ounces. This is 6.6 ounces of just pure crystal methamphetamine.
This equals out to nearly 200 customers paying $100 each.
You may go to Louisville and buy a little larger chunk than this right here for $4,500. You're going to come back into your area and make $40,000 on it.
Police arrested these 5 people for drug trafficking and other charges.
Residents in their area can lead police in the right direction a lot of times because they see a lot more than we do. They're there all the time.
Because maybe the nosy neighbors are keeping your community safe.
Yeah, one little thing can lead to a big discovery.
In Pike County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
All 5 arrested were taken to the Pike County Detention Center. Right now, it is still early in the investigation process. More charges may be filed at a later date. And it is a theft that involves more than $50,000 worth of equipment. One contractor in Letcher County came to work Tuesday morning only to discover that thieves targeted his equipment. WYMT's Justin Case is talking with the owner of the company, who is now offering a $5,000 reward for information about the theft. Justin?
Connor, it's an emotional day for Greg Hale. Now, he just started this construction project in the Line Fork community of Letcher County early Monday morning. That's actually when he brought all of his equipment out to the construction site. And then he discovered all of the theft early Tuesday morning. Actually, he says that the theft includes pieces and parts valued at close to $50,000. Now, one of the pieces of equipment that was stolen off of his dozer is a winch, one that costs around $35,000. Now, Hale believes that these are trained thieves who are familiar with the equipment equipment, considering that the winch that was stolen weighs about 3,000 pounds. Hale says he's now offering a $5,000 reward for any information that can help him get his equipment back.
I've got a $5,000 cash reward to anybody who can help me retrieve my stuff, or like I say at this point, I really want to know who got my stuff. That's most important to me, because I mean, it's like I said, I feel the same as you've come to my house and robbed me. I mean, there's no different in my mind.
Connor Hale says that this hits him personally, hits him hard, because financially he's going to have to pay to replace all of the equipment out of pocket. And the $50,000, that's just for the pieces and parts, not to count the labor that goes back into installing those back onto the dozer. Now, I did talk with Kentucky State Police troopers. They say that it's standard in a situation like this to begin by going around to all the local scrap yards, all the local pawn shops, and starting from there and then working to narrow down and try to find some suspects. Of course, developing story. We're going to have much more on this coming up tonight at 11. Connor?
All right, thank you, Justin. Well, Middlesboro police say a Bell County man shot his ex-wife and a man yesterday. George Fisher faces 2 counts of attempted murder. Police say he went to the home of a woman and fired 1 shot. Investigators say the bullet narrowly missed them. Investigators say they fished that he violated domestic violence order and is a convicted felon. And today, a delay in a hearing for a Leslie County triple murder suspect. Paul Douglas Sizemore is accused of killing Chad, Norma, and Larry Bowling back in early December. Police say he shot the Bowling family with a rifle after allegedly threatening to kill them while trying to rob their house. Authorities say he also tried to kill another man that day. He will be back in court on July 3rd. And 2 men charged with burglary in Bell County and other states appeared in court today. Both Michael Taylor and Proctor Jones pleaded not guilty. Their preliminary hearing is scheduled for June 11th. Investigators say the stolen items from storage units in Kentucky, Tennessee, and Virginia. This is video of police raiding what they described as the stolen trailer yesterday. And deputies in Laurel County say they've solved multiple break-ins with 2 arrests. The AM Vets in Corbin had been burglarized several times. Here they are, Rebecca Bates and Lawrence Mullins. WYMT's Taylor Upchurch talked with Bates today, who's behind bars.
5 break-ins over the span of just a few weeks.
It was no longer just a random target.
Deputies say Lawrence Mullis made an appearance in surveillance video, breaking into doors, windows, even attempting to cut wires to what he thought were connected to cameras. Several items then went missing.
A large safe and a small safe. We also found a fishing rod and reel that was meant for a raffle at the AmVets, and we found a dollar change machine and other items.
Safes containing thousands of dollars were cut open. Now members with Veterans Post 127 is praying for a miracle to help them stay open.
Just by the grace of God that we make it another month.
Police retrieved what other stolen items were left at Mullis's girlfriend's house. Now she sits behind bars wondering why.
The only thing I knew that was there, but I didn't know was stolen, was the fishing pole and drills.
Along with drugs in the kitchen within reach of a 10 and 13-year-old.
I'm pissed off. I mean, I'm sitting here in jail. My kids are with a woman that, you know, is their makeshift grandmother.
Post 127's commander says she's sad to see a family torn apart, but must continue to fight for her mistreated veterans.
I mean, he has put us in a position where not only can I not help veterans right now, but I can't help the community either.
Making this about more than stolen items. In Laurel County, Taylor Upchurch, WYMT Mountain News.
Mullins and Bates face several charges, including burglary, receiving stolen property under $10,000, wanton endangerment, and marijuana trafficking. And 1 person is dead, 3 others are in the hospital after a head-on collision in Estill County. It happened on Spout Springs Road at Twin Creek Road. It's between Clay City and Irvin. Kentucky State Police say 4 teens were on their way to the Red River Gorge when they collided with another car. The driver, Hager Rice of Richmond, died. 2 of the teens were airlifted to UK Hospital. Another was taken to a local hospital. And the Art Station building in downtown Hazard is going through some remodeling. Contractors were in during the last couple days, tearing down an addition that was added onto the structure. The building belongs to the Appalachian Arts Alliance. The next step in the plans for the building will soon be constructing a new roof. The comedian of the family and never in a bad mood. That's just a tiny way family members of Matt North explain the kind of guy he was. North died from injuries sustained in a mining accident in Cumberland at the end of May and was laid to rest Monday. WYMT's Will Puckett talked with his brother and has more.
Matt North worked underground in the coal mines for nearly 15 years of his life.
He loved coal mining.
Matt's brother Todd says he worked underground for a couple years out of high school and left to find work elsewhere, but eventually found his way back to the mountains chasing black gold.
He enjoyed it, but it was mainly because the guys he worked with and things like that.
An accident in a coal mine took his life last week, but it was the men and even women he went into the mines with every day that he committed his world to.
When you go underground and live and risk your life, or severe injury every single day, I mean, it's a very dangerous job, and you risk that, and I think, those guys depend on each other.
But Matt was not just a coal miner. This shirt shows what he was, a devoted and dedicated member of Big Blue Nation.
He got alerts on his phone. When Cal was out recruiting, I mean, anything that hit Bleacher Report or some of the Big Blue websites, he was on.
Like any good Kentucky boy, Matt would play who is the greatest Big Blue fan with his brothers and always came back to one certain picture.
Matt has a picture of in his room of him and John Calipari, and he always would throw that up to me and my brother Junior. You guys have a picture like this.
A constant positive attitude, who loves the Cats, coal mining, and most importantly, his family, who now has the best seat in the house for it all. Will Puckett, WYMT, Mountain News.
Todd North says his family appreciates everyone who came out to celebrate Matt's life. It showed the man he was. Well, REO Speedwagon is visiting Pikeville tonight, bringing out fans from all over. Representatives with the Appalachian Wireless Arena say safety is a priority during large events such as this. Marketing Director Josh Kessler says the usual precautions are all in place and concert goers should be familiar with the prohibited items list. He also said traffic safety is something to keep an eye on.
Unfortunately, with our arena, we don't have any designated parking, but of course the college offers some over here. Got plenty of parking downtown. Just be careful when it's raining, slick, watch out for pedestrians because people are going to be coming across the street.
Doors open at 6:30 p.m. The concert begins at 7:30.
And a severe thunderstorm actually just popped up for our area. This is until 6:30. Includes parts of Breathitt County, Magoffin County, Morgan County, and Wolfe County as well. I'll break down the severe threat for this evening coming up in just a few short minutes.